Hi guys, it's Jess here. I'm the brand photographer and creative director at Shirk Studios and the creator of the course, The Brand Photography Method. So today, I want to shout out some of my amazing clients. They have done such an amazing job at styling like a beautiful feed, creating really engaging content and captions, and just like growing their audience and yeah, getting more clients as a result of that. So I'm gonna share some examples right here with you. But I've kind of like analyzed their different Instagram feeds and have kind of like pulled out different tips that I'm gonna share with you guys. And these are things that you can definitely incorporate in your own unique way. So first is gonna be, one, to maximize your Instagram, like to maximize the brand photos that you just invested in. You could totally always like post them next to each other and just make your whole feed a gallery of brand photos. But sometimes I think that looks a little like too polished and too curated. So it's nice to change it up. So different ways you can do that are incorporating quotes. They could be quotes from different people you admire, or they could be quotes that you have written yourself. Sharing knowledge and tips, whether that be like in the graphic. I love when people do like little infographics. I think that's a really cool way of sharing knowledge and people love to save those. But even just if you are posting any sort of photo, I think it's awesome to include some sort of knowledge or value or tip that will help people in the caption. Next would be to mix in different photos you've taken yourself, whether it be like a selfie you've taken, or maybe it's like a photo of on your travels or whatever that is. But I think that adds like a really nice personal touch, and again, it kind of breaks up the feed so it's not always like those really high quality professional camera shots, but they kind of have a more lifestyle feel to them. My next tip would be to incorporate stock photos. And I think stock photos are great. Like I'm gonna share again an example here just because they kind of show like I don't know, just like a different side to your brand, and sometimes they can feel maybe a little bit generic. Like I know a lot of people will share similar stock photos from certain subscription sites, but I think when you choose ones that really just resonate with your style and the message you're conveying and match your color palette and all that, that they can really add to your overall brand like aesthetic. Another really cool thing I think people can do with their brand photos, and again, this example is so cool. Actually I have two examples, but incorporating really cool design elements. Like I love when people incorporate like text over their photos and just like different colors and I don't know, just like those graphic elements. It kind of, I don't know, just changes it up. So you're not just posting just a photo on its own, but you've kind of really made it unique. Also, this example, so cool because it's like, you have only really shared like maybe like 4, 5, 6 brand photos, but it takes up more of your grid because of the way you've laid, the way she's laid it out. And I've actually done this with my Instagram feed too, for my like business accounts, like more just a portfolio account, not the one I post on often. But I liked this way because it kind of again maximizes the photos and it just looks so visually appealing, and it's so again just so unique. I think people like to follow just accounts that are doing something different. And another thing that I think is really cool that people will share on Instagram is to sometimes post different client work, or maybe like client testimonials, or the results of working with them, like maybe if it's like a course or something, to show like a before and after. Really anything to do with like your clients really. And yeah, I think again, it's just a cool way because you want to be able to shout out your clients and support them and promote them. Kind of like how I'm doing in this video, honestly, but there's ways you can do that through Instagram as well. I'll actually show my feed as an example here too, because, and this is more my personal / business Instagram account, because I try to do a mix of like photos of me, like that I take from my brand, different client photo shoots I've done, and a mix of quotes. And sometimes I'll put in little snippets of the podcast clips that I do when I interview people, but those aren't as often. So that's kind of like my unique mix of different content I like to post. So then it doesn't always feel very repetitive, like I'm posting another photo of my face. And then my last tip for just like really, again, maximizing your photos, creating this awesome Instagram feed. And this one's not so much to do with like how it's gonna look visually, but I wanna like really point out that I'm so proud of all of the client examples I've showed here because they've just been so consistent. And I think consistency is definitely key for when you're growing. And sometimes that doesn't mean posting every day, but it means like you know, posting at least a few times a week and not like, you know, going months without, you know, sharing some sort of value and engaging with your audience. And I know that that can be really hard to do because you're trying to do so many things in business, and like worrying about an Instagram account just seems like a whole nother hassle. But yeah, it makes me so proud to see them just put that time and energy in, and to just, again, really take advantage of the photo shoot that we did together to create this awesome, beautiful brand. Because I know their business is gonna just impact so many people, and yeah, I really want more clients to find them. So it just makes me so happy to see all that. So definitely wanted to show some awesome examples, because yeah, these ladies are killing it. So I'm gonna include all their Instagram links down below so you can follow them if you know, just like their Instagram feed, or if you wanna work with them. And yeah, I hope you guys found these tips helpful for, you know, planning your own Instagram feeds, or if you are planning a brand photo shoot and you just wanna kind of like stretch those photos, like those gallery photos that you received, so, you know, you don't run out of photos within a month or two, but they last you a lot longer. These are just some ways in which you can do that. All right, thank you guys for watching. And if you are, I'm gonna include actually a little free opt-in down below. I'm gonna send you, well, if you click the link, you'll get my free brand questionnaire sent directly to your inbox. This is actually the first step that I do with clients when we plan a brand photo shoot together. It just gives a lot of clarity on your brand direction to really hone in on your style, your personality, who your target client is, what your like mission statement is, and so much more. So if you'd like to download that for free, go click the link, and yeah, super easy. All right, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.